Hello friends, just wanting to give y'all a tour of the chicken coop today. Just kind of give you some ideas of how we did things and just show you really the addition. But we have some 10-week-old chicks that should be laying in probably around 6 to 8 weeks, and we had added this addition about 10 weeks ago, and just wanted to kind of give you an idea of kind of how we did our coop and our run and everything. The bigger one that's painted, that is an 8x8 with an 8x30 foot run, and we've had it now for about a year. But this one here, this addition, we put it, and it's been here about 10 weeks. And this door here, has hardware cloth screen on it, but what we have is, whenever storm or anything comes, I have some plexiglass that folds up into the window and actually covers it up for bad weather, for when it gets cold or whatever. And then we have a window over there. But then we utilize, being this is only a 4x8, we got their roosting bar there, but we was actually thinking about using the wall-mounted nesting boxes. I said, you know what, instead of wasting or using up more space than they really don't have that much space in this one, how about let's just utilize the space in the other coop, which is an 8x8, and just make our nesting boxes this way. Now if it was any earlier than these chicks being 10 weeks old, we would have plywood or we'd have a cover over these nesting boxes, because we don't want them to think that they can just sit around and nest in there and just do what they want to, sleep in them or whatever. Those right there for laying eggs, and they need to realize that if it was any earlier than 10 weeks, we would go ahead and put us a cover over it, so that way they couldn't go in. But being it's getting closer to the time of them laying, we'll go ahead and leave them open, and then whenever they start laying, they'll be able to have them a place to lay. This is the addition. Like I said, it was a 8x4, so 32 square foot on that one. And we have 5 sex links and 5 long white leghorns in this one. And we got them, and my wife, she said, we got a rooster. And I told her, no, I said, I don't think we do, but we do have a rooster. So we have 9 hens and 1 roo. And during the bad weather, I call these storm shutters, but you can fold them up into the windows, and you got a latch that you can latch there, and then that'll just kind of keep the wind down. And like the front over there, we can put the plexiglass up in the window, and that'd keep all the rain off of them. But as we go around to the back, we got the run on this one here. They have a 10 by 40 foot run, and get the latch off here. But on this one here, she's ready to, got to get the door shut. So I put the lock in it, and that won't do no good. There we go, we shut. Hey girl, how are you doing? How are you doing? Huh? Hey baby girl. They still a little skittish. But this is the nesting boxes. Now before we added this addition here and added the run, this is where my wife came to get her eggs. And they just have latches on them, and you can come up in there to them. And of course there's some eggs in there, but this is the nesting boxes for the bigger hens. But kind of see how we have it. This is the addition. We got their little feed there. We got their water. And there's Ernie the rooster. He get the crowing every now and then. He's still learning how to crow. Sound like he has a sore throat. There's another water. There's a water bucket down there. But take you around and show you the big girls. Let you see their coop. My wife and her flowers, she got her some flowers in her little boxes here. This here is our big girls. Oh, there's two of them in the box now. Got them a roosting bar on this side. And that was the box that we went in from the back side. And what we ended up doing on this side is we utilized some of this space in order to make nesting boxes for that little one. And the way we have them, that's the nesting boxes. So you just pick it up and get your eggs out of it. Just like that. And of course, we got our camera, and then we have a fan here, and it feels good whenever the wind is blowing. And again, there's a little hole where they go out. And then we open up, I had cut a hole and put some hardware cloth, but just like that, we can throw this up, we can lock it down, and then that closes off that. Where, of course, there's some rain that can get down in the door, but basically just to keep them out of the weather. And we close that up every evening and then drop it down in the mornings. And we put a little lock. We don't lock them, but we do have a little lock so it can't go open up. But on the bigger ones, this is what we have for them. Yeah, they think they're gonna get out. But this is a 8x30 run for them. I got them a ladder that they jump up on. And there's our feed. Got our feed there. It holds 50 pounds of feed. That one does. And just have them a little bit of oyster shells for the calcium. And this little flock block, you can see them pecking on it now. But that flock block, they peck on that thing. It lasts them about 3 or 4 weeks. But they'll peck on it. It gives them something to do instead of pecking on each other. And of course, we got some water on further down. But just wanted to kind of give y'all an idea. And even on this side here, I got storm shutters. I got storm shutters up in there that you can drop down and they'll close. So that way, if any storms come, they'll be safe. But I just wanted to kind of give y'all an idea of what our chicken coop looks like and what we've been up to the last little bit. I hope y'all have a wonderful day.